we have these new leaders. So the people that listen to this, so we have physicians, we have nurses, we have paramedics, we have firefighters, police, whatever it is, and then people outside of medicine, they are public service and they're like, wow, I really want to be a leader. These guys have a lot of experience. Chris comes in with, 2 decades worth of experience. If you would go back, Chris, and you're thinking at the very beginning, for a new leader that is aspiring to be a good leader, what advice could you give them to at least start the journey? What is something that has made a difference that you can look back and say, I wish I would have known this early? What advice?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we have to understand that. So you said young leader. So if I'm putting myself in their shoes at, let's say they're 25 or 30, and young for me now is like 38, 40, but whatever. But we have to understand that everything we want now is like touch of a button. So everything's just really fast. I want Wi-Fi. I'm on an airplane. I'm 30,000 feet in the air, and I want Wi-Fi. It's one button. It's like, no way. So we have to understand that we live in a microwave culture. So I do think I just want to be patient. Okay. Don't automatically assume because you were a stellar performer for 6 months, you deserve a promotion.
Okay.
So everyone be patient. But I've actually shared this before. If you want a promotion, there's 3 things you need to do. Number 1, and don't go past number 1 to go to number 2 and number 3. Number 1 is kill your job description.
Yes.
You have to be good at what you do. And then not only just do it, you have to exceed expectations with what you were hired to do, which means you're taking that specific weight off your leader. You're crushing your job description. Number 2, and this one takes a little explanation, is care about what your leader cares about. What I don't mean here is if they love the University of Tennessee Volunteers, that you automatically have to love the University of Tennessee Volunteers, although you'd have a lot of points with me.
And
you did.
Me.
But what I mean is if expenses low is important to them, revenue high is important to them, expanding a floor is important to them, whatever it may be, that the thing that they're going after, try to really internalize that and care about what they care about, because you're genuinely, but you're going to connect with them on what they're most excited about. They want to have the best bedside care ratings in all of the region, whatever it may be. Here I am being so ignorant about the medical field. I'm trying to give some examples.
It's good. No,
your listenership's laughing at me. But anyway, you guys get the point. But whatever industry you're in, to care about what they care about, genuinely. But only if you can do it genuinely. And then the last one is to solve the biggest problems. Like, whatever the care, like, solve them. Don't just care about it, but like, now this gets a little tricky when you get into like really, really big corporate environments, because you actually are, in a lot of ways, you're encouraged to stay in your lane and don't get outside your lane. So you got to watch this one carefully. This one you got to be a little subtle, like just your direct report or just your supervisor. I've heard stories of like if you work in DC and you're in one of these big, huge 10,000 employee buildings and everyone's got a cubicle. The second that you get outside your lane and you start thinking about more efficient plans, they like literally axe you. Like they like give you a warning, but if you like do any kind of proactive thinking, that's not what they're looking for. So be careful in the big. But you guys get. Hopefully everyone gets it. But like if you can solve the biggest problems, those kind of people are the people that I'm going to promote.
Yeah.
People that care about what I care about, people that kill their job description, and people that solve the biggest problems. And you just got to be careful the way you do those things. And then, you know what? I'm going to add a bonus. Are you okay with that if I add a bonus?
Lay it on us, man.
All right.
My mind is like blown right now. I can't wait to go back and listen to this and take notes.
Here's a bonus for everyone. This is going to shock everyone.
All right.
Be pleasant. Oh, my goodness. Like, they're talking about rarity today. Just be somebody that everyone wants to be around in the office. Just be somebody like, man, I want to be around that person. That person's pleasant. Some of those things we talked about earlier, they encourage, they listen well, they care about other people, get there 15 minutes early, leave 15, 20 minutes late, be the last one that locks up the door with the supervisor. Like, just be a pleasant person that is dependable and loyal. And so that's what I would tell. And it's a lot of it's blocking and tackling.
Yeah.
A lot of that's not like the 360 windmill dunk.
Yeah.
It's just block and tackle. Do what you were told. Go back to being initiative, responsibility, discipline, be dependable.
Yeah.
So that's what I would tell a young leader.
I'm going to add to that. as a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this also is going to blow some people away. So in the medical community, we are evaluated like on a 6-month basis. So we go in and they grade us. Here's your performance. Here is my mindset. Is when I walk in, I want them to say, I would hire you again.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. This is the part that's going to blow everybody away. I do the same with my kids and Clarissa. And I, in my mind, at least once a year, I will ask Clarissa and the kids, how am I doing as a dad? Because my mindset is I don't want to ever be stagnant to say that you married me or I'm your father and there's nothing you can do about it. But to go in with the approach of, do I requalify? Would you choose me as a dad again? Would you choose me as a husband again?
I'm scared to ask that question.
But, it's a mindset shift
Yeah.
about the value of being a team member. It is, there's powerful lessons in that.
Yeah.
But that's what we need to do as leading ourselves. If you like this episode, check out the full podcast right here. If you want to see more videos, you need to check out right here. Remember, the most important person you're ever going to lead is you.